everybody, welcome to my channel. My name is Brenda, and this past weekend I took two of my Yorkies, Richie and Kayla, to the Moncton Kennel Club dog show. And here is how we did. So first of all, I didn't take the German Shorthair Pointers. I only took the Yorkies. And I also took Beth because Beth was pregnant and due a couple of days after the show. And this being her first litter, I didn't know if she'd go early. So Beth came with us. She didn't go early, but we have since had puppies. So it's been a few days. I'm actually dressed like this because I'm getting ready to go and do a walk. But I wanted to let you know how we made out with our show this weekend. So there was 4 shows. They were held in Moncton, New Brunswick. Richie was in the 12 to 18 month class because he had turned a year old. And Kayla was in the senior puppy class, which is puppies that are 9 months old up to 12 months. So in show 1, Richie was a class dog. Kayla was a class dog. Kayla did have competition in her class in the females. There was a female puppy entered. And in the first show, Kayla was awarded reserved, which meant the other dog beat her. In Richie's case, there was no other males in the class, so he automatically goes on to breed. And Richie ends up winning best of breed. And there were a total of 5 dogs in the show, so that's a 2-point win. We went in for the toy group judging, and he didn't receive anything in the toy group judging, but that's okay. I was over the moon excited that he had got best of breed because in the breed competition, there were 2 specials. And I think I've explained before, but a special is a dog that has already received its Canadian Championship title, which means it has received its 10 points to become a Canadian champion. And both dogs, one dog is almost 3 years old or is 3 years old. I don't know if she's 3 years old now or is turning 3 this year. And the other dog is, I believe he's like 5 or 6. So they're older dogs that have a lot more hair. Richie just turned 1 like a couple of days before. So super proud. So here is a clip of Richie in the breed competition and in the toy competition. So I don't have any footage of show 2 on Saturday, but the results were Kayla beat the other female and was winner's female, so she received a point. And Richie on show 2 was awarded best of winners, so he got 2 points because with Kayla and the other female in it, because he beat both of them, he got 2 points. So then we go to Sunday, and Sunday morning, I do have footage of that. Kayla again takes best or winner's female, so she gets another point. And Richey again takes best of winners, which gives him another 2 points. So he now has 6 points at this show, and he received his Canadian championship. So, so super proud of him. Got his Canadian championship after 2 weekends of shows, and not even full weekends. So here is the video clip of Kayla and Richey in show 3, which was show 1 on Sunday. Okay, so next we have show 4. Now, because Richey had gained enough points for his Canadian championship, I moved him up to specials for show 4, which is something you can do once you get your 10 points. If you do it too early and you have points, you potentially could lose all of those points and you'd have to start all over again. But he had 10 points, so I moved him up, which meant that now there was only 2 dogs in the classes, both the females, one Kayla and one the puppy she was against. And Richey went into specials, which means he competed against the other 2 specials. So this was show 4. Kayla won, well, first we'll start with Richey. Richey won Best of Breed at that show 4. And Kayla won Best of Opposites, which completely blew my mind because there were 2 other females in the breed competition. One was a special female, and the other one was the other female that she had already beaten. But she beat the special females and was awarded Best of Opposite. So she got 2 points. So Richey got 2 points for breed. Kayla got 2 points for Best of Opposites, which was just crazy in my mind. I couldn't believe she had beat that special. And not only because it was that special, but it was also because that special, the other female special, was a female that I had bred. She was one of my breedings. So, and she's owned by a friend of mine, and Kayla beat her. So I was just kind of like, what? I was just shocked. So Kayla and the other female, her name was Stevie. They're both my breedings, and the puppy, who she is only 9 months old, beat Stevie, who honestly, and I'm a terrible breeder. I can't remember if she's 3 now or she's turning 3 this year. I don't remember. But anyway, it's just crazy. It's crazy that she beat her. But anyway, we don't argue with the judges. I was happy either way. It wouldn't have mattered which one got it. But I was really happy that, again, Richey has 1 breed. So he's won 2 breeds this weekend and 2 best of winners this weekend. And Kayla had won 3 winners female and a best of opposites. So Kayla now has 6 points. Richey has 2 points towards his grand championship. He needs 20 points in total. So he has 2. He needs another 2-point win, and then the rest of the points he can obtain doesn't matter. But part of your grand is you have to have 2 2-point wins. And the amount of points you get is dependent on how many dogs you beat. So anyway, here is the clip of show 4 from the Moncton Kennel Club. So that's it. That was our weekend. We had an amazing weekend. We hung out with friends. We had some really good wins. We had some surprising wins. But all in all, it was a wonderful weekend, and I hope you enjoyed this video. If you would like a video to explain more about dog shows and the process and the different levels, just leave me a comment down below and I'd be happy to make one for you. With that being said, do everything in love, and I will see everybody next week. Bye-bye, everybody.